Chelsea will be playing against Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium on Saturday in the evening. Enzo Maresca granted press conference interview and he had a lot to say because a lot of questions were thrown at him regarding signings. And they asked him if Chelsea are going to sign anybody. He said it depends on the club directors and the club, but they are paying attention to some situation that maybe they might be signing some players this January transfer. And talking about signing players, the rumor regarding Garnacho, I think the thing now is Chelsea made an official bid. That was yesterday's news, and Garnacho said yes to it. So his personal terms have been agreed on. I think where the problem is now key for him. So that is where Chelsea having problem with Manchester United, and I think in the coming days that might be sorted. I'm not really convinced in this signing, to be sincere. But that doesn't mean that if Garnacho comes to Chelsea, that he's not going to add or improve the team. Yeah, he's going to add or improve the team, but he's not. This is not the signings that I'm expecting. Garnacho is not that guy. He's not. He's not. To be sincere, I know. Yes, he's going to add. He's going to add to the team. That is true. But as for me, that's not. The signing is not necessary, to be fair. And then when Enzo Maresca was asked about him, he said no, he's not matching, he's not a Chelsea player yet. So, but the players that with the wingers that he have, he is a very, very satisfied with them. He went on to mention Pedro Neto and even Tarek George that he have abundance in that position, in the wing position. Rightly so, that is just the truth. We have abundance there. So I didn't really think that signing a winger now is necessary. That's not it. Chelsea need a good poacher. I'm always saying this. I don't know why. Maybe. I don't know what's their plan. Let's wait till this January transfer window closes before we will conclude and know um, who went out and who came in. That's just it. And one of the players that went out is Renato Vega to Juventus. Chelsea initially planned on selling him this January, but it was Renato Vega himself that said no, he doesn't want to be sold. In fact, he doesn't even want to go to a loan that will require the team, that club, to sign him. So that he just wants to go out and gain experience. He needs playing time. That's why he's leaving. He's going out. Not that he's going. Not that he doesn't believe in Chelsea or the project. He said he just wants to go and get playing time and come back. And I believe maybe that's because Chelsea, according to the stories, that the player want to be played as a centre back, which Chelsea is not doing that. So he wants to go somewhere that he will go and prove to Chelsea that he's a good centre back. I believe that's why he's going on this loan. I think that's the only reason why he's even leaving to start with. So that's it on Renato Vega. When they asked Enzo Maresca about the availability of some players that were injured, Enzo Fernandez and Lavia, he said yes, that they might be playing. It depends on the training section that they had on Friday against the game on Saturday. So, and the pictures are there that you can see that both Enzo and Levi Cowell, both of them were in training and they are training. So maybe they might be playing the game against Manchester City. But if Levi Cowell should come back, who do you really think they should drop in that centre back position? Should they drop Tosin Adorebayo or should they drop Trevor Chalobah? I don't really know. I don't really know. Anyone that is going to work, that is the one I will go for. But as for me, Rezin should also start at that right back position, and Cucurella should start at the left. My prayer for Chelsea now is for Cucurella not to be injured, because if he gets injured, we are cooked because we don't have any cover there. Maybe Cowell will shift back to the left position. I don't know, or maybe they are planning to keep Benchua. I don't know whichever thing they are planning on that left back. But as for me now, we have shortage of manpower at the left back position. So Enzo Maresca as well was asked about the midfield position. He said if it is the midfield, we are covered in the midfield. That Enzo Moises Caicedo and Karen Drisbury Hall is enough to manage the midfield for Chelsea. So there is no need for signing any midfield player. I don't really know if that's true or that's just a PR statement. That's the fact. And he was also asked again about this same Sanchez error and all those things. He said, look, a lot of players make errors. He went on to mention host of players, Moises Caicedo missing pass, Jackson missing opportunities, and Noni missing crosses and all that. So that's as for a goalkeeper, if he does the same mistake, it's nothing much. But I don't believe in that. I think when goalkeepers make mistakes, it results to goal. That is just it. So their position is very, very delicate, unlike this other outfield player that he's talking about. He himself is the manager. He knows better than I. I think he's just trying to boost Sanchez's morale because a lot of a lot of people are bashing him, and you won't blame anybody. That is the kind of performance that he's putting out, so you won't blame anybody for that. And my prayer is this game that Chelsea is going to play against Manchester City. Now that they are down, I just pray that Chelsea will capitalize on this because our away form this season is good. 6 wins out of 11 matches away and 3 draws, losing only two games against Ipswich. That match was I was very, very angry in that match against Ipswich, which we shouldn't lose at all or even drop points. And losing against Liverpool. That was the only 2 matches that Chelsea lost this season. So they have a good away record. And now that Manchester City they are struggling, I think this is the time for them to capitalize. And this Etihad Stadium is a hunting ground for Chelsea. Chelsea, I think in the last 6 games that I have played there, Chelsea lost 4 times. I think they lost heavily there, around 4-0 or so at that Etihad Stadium in the past 6 matches that I have played there. In fact, the only manager that managed to win at Etihad for Chelsea was Thomas Tuchel that year that Chelsea won the Champions League. 2-1 that game ended. That was the only win that Chelsea have seen there. And the draw that they managed was a 4-4 draw that this Pochettino managed for us. So I just pray that Chelsea will put in a good performance against Manchester City and try and get a point from that match. That's it from me, guys. See you in my next video.